Hey everyone, this is the XTOOL D9S PRO scan tool, and it's the one I'd actually buy if I had to pick a single diagnostic tool for my garage. But let me explain why it's the one I keep reaching for instead of the others. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I've tested everything from basic code readers to the pricier J2534 boxes, and the D9S Pro sits in a sweet spot where it can do the heavy lifting without breaking the bank. It's not some cheap toy that'll leave you staring at pending codes for hours. It's a full-featured scanner that still feels like a tool you can operate after a 12-hour shift. First off, the hardware is solid. The 7-inch touchscreen is bright even in direct sunlight, and the IP67 rating means you can wipe it down after a muddy job without worrying. The 4.9-foot USB-C cable is long enough to reach the driver's side under dash without wrestling the laptop, and the 8.5mm endoscope probe is thin enough to snake into tight spots like door lock actuators or vac blend door motors. I've used cheaper borescopes that fog up or lose focus, but this one stays sharp, and the adjustable LED ring actually helps when you're working in a dark wheel well. Where it really shines is the ECU side of things. I've coded a few European modules with it, and the bidirectional control lets me test actuators live, no more guessing if a window motor is dead or just stuck. The FCA AutoAuth integration finally lets me program keys on newer Chryslers without the $200 subscription, which alone saved me the cost of the tool in one weekend. And if you're into CAN FD or DoIP vehicles, it actually talks to them instead of throwing a network unavailable error. The 42+ service functions cover the stuff I actually do every week: oil reset, DPF regen, EPB, SAS calibration, you name it. I ran a battery registration on a VW last week and it finished in under 2 minutes, no extra adapters, no dongle dance. The update policy is also straightforward: 3 years of free updates, and the files download in a couple of minutes over Wi-Fi instead of forcing you to plug in a USB stick every time. Now, it's not perfect. The endoscope camera is great, but the included stand is flimsy. If you're going to use it a lot, grab a cheap magnetic mount or a weighted base. Also, the menu system can feel a little cluttered if you're used to simpler scanners, so expect a small learning curve. And while the hardware is solid, the plastic trim around the screen isn't as premium as some of the Fluke multimeters I own, but it's still tough enough for a shop environment. Overall, if you work on anything from a 2005 Ford to a 2024 Ram, this scanner gives you the depth you need without the sticker shock of a Snap-on or AutoAuth Ultra. It's the tool I keep in the truck when I'm on a road call because it's fast, reliable, and I don't have to explain to the customer why I'm borrowing their laptop again. Link is below if you want to grab one. Just make sure to check the current price and any bundle deals. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. For most buyers, the real question is not whether XTOOL D9S PRO automotive scan tool with endoscope, Topology OBD2 scanner diagnostic tool with FCA AutoAuth, ECU programming coding, bidirectional 42+ services, DoIP CAN FD. 3-year update sounds impressive on paper, but whether strengths like 2026 XTOOL top of the OBD2 scanner diagnostic tool for complex and top hardware configuration, user-friendly, solid actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off. It is also smart to think about long-term satisfaction. A product like XTOOL D9S PRO automotive scan tool with endoscope, Topology OBD2 scanner diagnostic tool with FCA AutoAuth, ECU programming coding, bidirectional 42+ services, DoIP CAN FD. 3-year update usually feels like the better buy when it stays convenient, comfortable, and reliable in normal everyday use instead of only looking good in the listing.